Hello everyone, my name's Ethan. This is my channel, Gringo Campesino. Today I'm going to be trying to get started on my micro hydro project. The idea is to have some electricity to use in the campground over here. Maybe I'm going to get an electric motorcycle in the future so I can get some free energy and use it for transport, hopefully save some money. But I have a lot of projects going on. I'm in the creek here where maybe some of you have seen. I was panning for gold a few weeks ago. That's one thing I need to continue. Another thing I need to continue is I have that pig has come back in a different part of the farm, so I need to set up a different trap, see if I can catch him because my trap has been unsuccessful to this point. I need to continue with the bees. I want to put some rabbits on the farm. I need to, of course, do all the normal stuff on the farm. I have a few pregnant sheep. One's about to pop. I think her water just broke today, so I might have a baby this week. So that is all on top of working a full-time job and trying to get started a reforestation cooperative project. So that's all moving forward slowly. So try to be patient with me. I don't think I can post more than one video a week. And that's mostly because I don't have time for my farm projects except for one day a week. So today, like I said, I'm working on my hydro project. So as you can see here, I had installed this dam. You can see it's already dirty. There's the gate here. The water's going through and I'm not having it full. It will fill up to the overflow level about right here. And in flood stage, it flows all the way over. So the idea is I want to channel using this big PVC pipe and have it go over to those big rocks over there. And I'm going to install I guess it would be a swirl turbine or maybe what would it be called? I don't know. I forget what it's called. Maybe a whirlpool turbine. So this is probably what's best for this farm because I have plenty of water, but I don't have a lot of head. Head is what they call the height that the water is dropping in this creek. The major river floods too much. If I was to try to dam or block up that river, besides it being illegal for me to mess with that river, I think whatever I install would be swept away in one bad season. So that leaves me with this little creek to create some electricity. So in the next snippet of video, I'm going to show my idea, and hopefully slowly I will progress in installing this turbine. And then I have the hard part, which is figuring out the electrical part, figuring out how to regulate the voltage and power or charge a battery. And I'll have to do some major research on that because off the top of my head, I don't know how to do that. So I'll show you in this first video, and then hopefully over the next couple months, I'll get this thing finished. Okay, so this is the old water tank that I bought. You can see I cut out the bottom, and this is going to be the swirl, the eddy, the whirlpool. And the idea is I need to find a way to support it on the outside to hold it up. So I need to make a metal support. I have these little holes in here to guide me. I'm going to cut it straight down and fold it in to make a cone at the bottom to guide the water to the bottom here. And then I need to weld in some kind of foundation and fit that into the river. So it's quite a lot of work here, a lot of engineering that I need to do. So I'm going to turn off the camera and I'll show you what I get to. So this is day one. This is how far I got. On the first weekend, I'm able to dedicate some time to this micro hydro project. So you can see the dam here. So I have the gate that is adjustable with this screw here. So when I'm ready for this to fill, all I have to do is drop this gate and block off the flow of water down there, and it will come up and flow down this tube. Now this tube is flexible. It doesn't need to be in that position. I can move it over to this side. So what you can see I did today is I built that frame down there. So the idea is that bucket, that water tank, will be in that place more or less as is. I'm going to attach it to the sides of the frame. I need to leave this front side clear as much as possible because the tube needs to go in about here so it creates a whirlpool. So you can see what I did was I just took some angle iron and I bolted it to the rocks and the 3 points there. And I'm hoping once I can connect the tube here to go and create the eddy, I will be able to put a structure underneath, a bar kind of in a looping form between this corner over here and this corner over here. So to create the eddy, you can see what I did here on this tank is I cut strips vertically perpendicular to parallel or perpendicular to horizontal. And what I did is I took these rivets and I bent all these strips of plastic in, and you can see they create kind of a curve which will naturally channel the water down. So the idea is I will build a structure on top with a turbine that will turn as the water escapes down the bottom of the hole. So the water will come in the side here, do a circle, escape the bottom of the hole, and turn a fan at the same time, creating electricity after I connect the dynamo, the generator. So this is day one. Next weekend I hope to have some more time where I'll attach that barrel. Maybe I'll be able to attach the water here and see how it flows and cycles before I start designing how I'm going to attach the blades. So stay tuned for part 2.